Bet you didn't see this.
It's going to require, as we said, trillions of dollars of capital. Governments cannot build these out alone. They don't have the wherewithal. And two, their deficits are started to be mounting. And we spend too little time talking about the U.S. deficits and other countries' deficits. So this is all going to be the role of private sector.
For those of you who don't know, that's Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, talking about the biggest AI data centers that are being built in the United States. And much like the one in Utah, all of these data centers are being built without any approval by the public. Nobody's even asking. They're just doing it. But before I get ahead of myself, let me just tell you about the one in Utah. Watch this.
So, Utah has approved a data center so massive, it's going to be more than twice the size of Manhattan. It's being built in the empty desert of northwestern Utah, near Snowville, close to the Idaho border. The project is called the Stratus Data Center, and it's being pushed by Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. And the power demand is even crazier. The site could eventually need up to 3 gigawatts of electricity, roughly the output of multiple nuclear reactors. Environmental groups warn it could raise Utah's planet heating pollution by nearly 50%. Estimates suggest the project's power systems could consume up to 16.6 billion gallons of water per year. That's enough water to fill around 25,000 Olympic swimming pools, all in one of the driest states in America.
Yeah, let me just give you some more comparisons to how big this thing is. This thing is the size of San Francisco. It's 80 times the size of Disneyland. It's bigger than all of Disney World. Disney World is about 43 square miles. This one's going to be about 62 square miles. It's the size of Paris. If you were to put together 15 million suburban house lots, it would still be bigger. It's the same size as if you were to drive from Los Angeles to Central Texas. It's as big as 30,000 football fields. Now, to put that in perspective, let's pretend this little person is you. This is 100 football fields. This is 1,000 football fields. This is 10,000 football fields. And this is 30,000 football fields. In addition, it's said that this thing is going to raise the temperature in the day by 5 degrees and at night up to 28 degrees. You know what that means for the environment? Do you know what that means? That is an ecological disaster. But Mr. Wonderful,
according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic. And this is a great thing because it inspires everybody, gets the motivation to look up to the 1% and say, I want to become one of those people. I'm going to fight hard to get up to the top. This is fantastic news, and of course I applaud it. What can be wrong with this?
Really?
It's a celebratory stat. I'm very excited about it. I'm wonderful to see it happen.
who's backing this project, swears that Utah needs it and wants it.
For hell's sakes, grow up. Be quiet, Can you be quiet and let our citizens hear what needs to be said, please? Thank you.
Why are you protecting? What are you protecting us?
A very emotionally charged meeting as Box Elder County Commissioners moved to approve the Stratos project. That started with a protest outside before the meeting and then standing room only inside the huge exhibit hall. And after multiple interruptions, they decided to move into a smaller room and then broadcast it out to Zoom, which of course upset a lot of people. The commissioners say because land in Box Elder County is not zoned at all, that they really didn't have any way to stop this, and that by approving it now, they were able to get some concessions that were made by the developer.
We certainly wish that we would have been brought to the table sooner, but the situation is where it's at, and the situation, in order for us to protect our county where we were at, needed to happen the way it did today.
Now, what would you need that much data for? And this is only one of them. Remember, there's all those other ones that they're planning. What would you need all that data for? It would make sense if they were building the largest, most expensive AI surveillance system in human history. Sure would make sense. Yep. And that would also explain why Trump and like every billionaire in the world went to China just a couple weeks ago. Maybe they were doing some kind of deal or some kind of negotiation to implement AI surveillance in the United States of America like they have in China. That would be crazy, right? Right. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist.